Hello. So, Pluto recently went retrograde, and I don't really speak about astrological events and happenings much for a few different reasons, but I have a special love and admiration for Pluto, and I've kind of been feeling kind of the Plutonian energy recently. So I thought I would offer a little musing from the Akashic Records and from Pluto around what this energy, what Plutonic energy offers us. So Pluto is the beloved witness and keeper of everything under the surface. And you can kind of muse on that in different ways under the surface of the conscious mind, under the surface of the earth, under the surface of the waters, right? Under the surface of even words and apparent expressions, right? So there's a lot of things like you can apply that and kind of think creatively about what that might mean. All the different places where we encounter what's under the surface. That's Pluto's domain and terrain and realm. And so kind of just gently releasing even the word retrograde and even current happenings, and more just connecting to the energy that we kind of project upon or look to in the planet, the astrological planet Pluto, right? This is a deep energy. It's a potent energy. It's an energy of excavation, exploration, and transformation. And this work is often, and Pluto itself often gets a bad rap because it represents so much of what we don't want to look at, everything under the surface. So it's almost like everything under the shining visage and veneer that is alluring, appealing, and all that we don't want to see, that's what Pluto holds. And so, of course, naturally it would have a bad reputation of being something scary, unpleasant, taboo, all this stuff. And it can be fun, playful even, to think about our understanding of Pluto as a projection of those energies itself. It's like Pluto has a bad reputation because it's everything we don't want to look at. And so it's easy to kind of dismiss Pluto as a scary planet, an unpleasant planet, a generational planet, doesn't impact me, whatever. All of that stuff, because then we don't have to look at it. And that's the whole point. Pluto is inviting us always to look and dive deeper, slowly. It's a very slow, subtle, potent energy. And so the offering, the gifts that Pluto can have for us are infinite. There's so many things that Pluto can give us, but the thing I'm really tuning into right now is in the midst of difficult excavation work, can you let yourself be held? When you're in the midst of a deep, perhaps even painful, tender inner process, can you allow yourself to be held? Almost like you could imagine reaching down into the ground, the earth, the tender, soft, rich soil to pull something out. Imagine that if you're whole hand was reaching down into the ground, all of your skin would be touched, would be hugged by the earth surrounding it. So as you go deeper, more and more and more of you is being held by the earth. And that is an essential quality of Pluto that we don't really look at. That it has massive capacity for holding, loving, tender, soft, gentle holding in the midst of painful processes. So that's the invitation. Can you let yourself be held, to realize that when you dig down into something, you are held, whether you realize it or not? So can you become aware of that and soften into that and let yourself be held? I'd love to offer you a little musing from Pluto, and you can use your imagination for what that might mean to you. A message from Pluto, okay? Excavation is toiling work. It requires so much of ourselves to persist and see it through. But the rewards, the reclamation of all that resurfaces is nothing short of precious treasure. And as you know, treasure is so often buried. My work, Pluto's work, is to lovingly hold you as you recover all that was lost, forgotten, stolen, suppressed, and denied. Pluto will hold you as you rediscover the diamond in the rough. And from Pluto, they're saying, I will hold you. You are held.